everyone. Welcome to Toy Break episode 319. We're still here, we're still on the couch, and we're still talking about our Comic-Con crap-up. I'm Aileen.
I'm George.
I'm Scott.
I'm still bad.
No, you can't be
This
sad.
is only episode 2 of it. You can't get out
I'm
here.
still bad.
Yay!
Technically, it's episode 319.
Alright, so in case you're wondering, Toy Break is your weekly internet show featuring news and reviews about the wonderful world of toys, including but never limited to designer vinyl, action figures, collectibles, events, whatever we can get our hands on in said wonderful world. That is what we aim to do. Let's start by thanking our site sponsors like Suburban Vinyl.
DKE Toys.
Did someone say Tomonosuke?
Why, yes, you just did. Happy Panda Toys.
And 3D Retro. Thank you so much to all of our site sponsors. Be sure to check out their stuff on toybreak.com and stay tuned for a new contest coming up after the wrap-up.
Yes.
And who knows what happens during the episode.
Who knows?
I would also like to point out, we didn't mention this last week.
What was it?
And we didn't even make a big deal about it at Comic-Con.
What?
This was October Toys' 10th year exhibiting at Comic-Con.
Ooh,
What?
10 years.
10 and out.
10 and out. Ragnar style.
It was pretty cool. I mean, we had all the Skeleton Warriors stuff on display. We had the Bone Dragon, and we had maquettes from '94 for a couple of the Skeleton Warriors characters. We had Grimskull, aka Shadow. What a backstory there. And Talon and Baron Dark, and that was super cool.
And metal Skeleton
And
Warriors
metal
weapons.
Skeleton Warriors weapons, which I don't know if there's any left by the time this is going up, but OctoberToys.com, we have the colors that debuted for OMFG.
Mm-hmm.
We have the metal Skeleton Warriors weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty exciting. And a couple Calaveritas may still be left. They may be sold out. Not sure right now.
Mm-hmm.
Go check it out.
And don't forget,
OctoberToys.com.
while we're mentioning other things that debuted, with Skybound, we did some Walking Dead figures for them.
We did. Minifigures.
The Walking Dead minifigures for the Andrea, Jesus, and Abraham.
Yes.
Those sets are all available probably at thewalkingdead.com if they have any left. And they also
and
have
Skybound.com.
Skybound.com. Go to thewalkingdead.com.
Whoa, George, whoa.
And you can also get Negan's Lucille.
If you read the comic,
If you read the comic, you know what this is.
about.
If you don't read the comic, you just watch the show, you don't know what this is, but you're going to want it when you get there.
I'm betting.
Go
be.
go pick up issue 100 and you can find out what
Don't
this
pick up.
is.
Don't jump ahead.
But you could pick up one of these. I believe they're 40 if I remember correctly.
They were
I think
40
they're
at the
40.
show. I don't know what they are online. I assume they're the same.
But go to thewalkingdead.com and get your very own Negan Lucille because you
Well,
know you want to.
Other stuff that you might be able to get. Were they sold out? Do you know?
I don't think so.
No,
Minifigures?
yeah, you can get Scott's minis there as well. So go check them out. The very first Invincible action figure.
That's awesome.
Sort
Very
of.
Well, the pre
Yeah.
the pre-action figure,
Right.
the blank version. But so we've done our crap up. What else we got?
Yeah, that's what we did, and the panel.
So,
and
we
Go
got-
for it.
Toys.
Am I going
It's
next?
time for Scott's crap
Or
up.
Ben Actus?
Let's do your stuff.
Start with some. What did you do?
Okay.
How did you do at Comic Con? Did you have fun?
I enjoyed this year's Comic Con. I was just talking to Aileen earlier.
Hey, that's me.
That's her. I thought it was going to be an off year because a lot of people weren't coming and some vendors weren't showing up, and I was just like, maybe this will be a down year. But pleasantly, it was one of my favorite years. I think a lot because I got sleep, which was nice.
That does help.
That was good about last year for us. We didn't do a lot of the late night things. I think
Yeah.
we stayed out a little too late this time.
It was. I was okay. I was fine.
What were you guys doing?
But I slept in on Sunday, so.
I like to get a little more sleep than I did.
It was weird because it was kind of a mellow year in a way. Like, I didn't feel like, oh, there's something here and there. Like, I was just like, whatever. I'm just going with the flow.
So you're over it.
Well, when you go without, it's easier to go when you don't have a plan because you
Yeah.
can kind of.
Exactly.
Oh, just jump on what's happening. Because when you have a plan, you get disappointed if you don't get in line for the thing or you don't get the, you know, whatever thing doesn't happen. If it doesn't happen, you get disappointed.
Right.
Just think about all those people that, like, while you were sleeping, they were, like, sitting on the sidewalk waiting for Hall H.
Or
Like, we looked
Hasbro
down-
tickets.
We looked down off Ben had a balcony that overlooked, like, part of the convention center. It was
Yeah,
pretty
main
close, only
entrance.
like a block or so away.
Yeah.
So you can see right down onto all that stuff. And, man, we're over there at, 1 a.m. at your balcony, and there's just
Sleeping.
a line of people, just a sea of people just waiting, like, sitting on the street
It's not
waiting
worth
for the
it.
next day.
There was a percentage of people this year that plain out said, we don't need hotel rooms.
Yeah, because they're
That's
just
it.
sitting on the street.
Yeah. And
It's
then by
gross.
Sunday, they
Yeah.
really reeked.
It was a reeky time.
Also, think about all the people that want to go to Comic Con that weren't able to get tickets. So.
Yeah.
There was a guy on Sunday.
Hopefully you can make it to DCon and other cool conventions.
Near the end of the day on Sunday, he was just coming to our booth. He just got over there, and he was like, he's looking around all frantically, and he's like, Comic-Con's too short. He's like, there's not enough time. He's like, I can't. I want to see more of the floor. He's like, there's not. I was like, did you just have a ticket for today? He's like, no, I've been here the whole time. He's like, this is the first day I made it to the floor though. He had been at Comic-Con the whole time. Hadn't come to the floor until Sunday.
Wow.
Wow.
Sunday was crazy on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so crazy.
Every
It was so
day.
busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just, you know what it is? Backpacks.
They
Because
should- yeah.
there's amount of space of people that can fit in the hall.
Yeah.
And then every one of those people is wearing the biggest backpack you've
Yeah.
ever seen.
I don't know how many backpacks I got hit with just by people
And
turning.
it just takes up double the room.
150,000.
Because the backpack is a
Yeah.
whole person's amount of space that it's
Yeah.
taking up.
And those people don't
Backpacks.
realize that their backpacks are like,
Yeah, 40
this far
feet
back
behind
from
them.
So
Yeah.
they're like doing all kinds of crazy stuff, knocking people down.
Yeah.
By the way, don't forget to bring your backpacks to DCon.
Keep your backpacks home, people. Get a bag that you carry to the side, or like put your backpack on your front where you're like kind of keeping it. I saw a lot of that going on.
I've
But,
never
like,
seen a problem at DCon with people getting hit.
No, I know. I'm
I
kidding.
think we're good at DCon, but
Comic-Con, man.
Comic-Con is
they
hard.
need a limit on backpacks.
no backpacks.
You don't think the strollers that like people...
No strollers. You're not allowed to have strollers.
But that comment you just made was super funny because I don't know about you guys, but this was my 13th year going or some craziness. Like back then, like you go for the floor.
Yeah.
You go to see what's on the floor.
Yeah.
Yes, there were panels, but there weren't panels like there are now.
Yeah.
So like you didn't go to panels and then go, oh, I haven't been to the show floor yet. Like the show floor was the thing.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
reason for Comic-Con is the show.
Yeah.
Well, it used to be.
Now it's like that guy didn't even come to the show until Sunday.
It's just such a comment on the change.
like what? Like how did? What were
He
you
was probably sitting in
doing?
Hall H, or he was waiting for a ticket or a Lego figure or whatever thing
crazy.
he was waiting
too short.
for.
The
It's too
panels
short.
are
Too
amazing.
short.
Oh, too
Like, I
short.
don't-
There's
You
been
know
a-
what? I saw a baby get squished by a backpack. Back
What?
into backpacks. You know how the baby moms wear babies on the front,
It's so
and
weird
then
to see so many
backpacks
newborn
up here,
babies.
and then just backpack into
No.
baby's head.
I wouldn't. I
No.
can't imagine walking around Comic Con with a newborn baby. I see
I
these
saw a
tiny
lot of them.
babies.
Saw a
yeah,
lot of
I
it
saw
happening.
some too.
I
And
saw
it's-
people who brought their baby in just so they can have the stroller, because then they carried the
Not
baby
cool.
and filled the stroller with toys.
Not cool. I did.
It's
I
like
saw
a shopping cart.
Yeah, because you're not allowed to have wheeled things on the floor unless it's a stroller. So they're just like bringing the stroller as bait,
Not
bringing
cool.
the baby as bait.
That. Not cool.
All right, so let's get into some Scott
Yeah,
stuff.
what'd
What'd
you
you
get? What'd you
buy?
get?
What'd you
Okay.
get?
So we know you got the turtles because we talked about that already on the last episode.
Yes, I got the turtles, and I also got the Jeff Soto
Ooh.
owl and thingies.
The, the
Cat
things
owl
that
thing.
stack.
So
Nekofukuru.
these weren't an exclusive, but
You love
they're,
owls,
They're
apparently.
kind of hard to find.
I should have gotten these.
Yeah, they're the coarse omen.
Darn it.
The orb and eclipse. I like this colorway, the black and the white. The other ones are cool, but these mono colors just kind of appeal
Were
to
those
me.
at Roto Fuji?
Yeah,
Yes.
these were at Roto Fuji. Surprisingly, they had them. I was like, wow, I thought those were sold out because I don't know.
That's
While you were
cool.
there looking at Roto Fuji, did you happen to see the giant painted ones
Yes.
from Amanda Vassell?
Yeah,
Oh, they looked so nice.
yeah,
They were like, it was a run of them, I think, and I think that was the last set.
right.
And they were like $2,300 or something, like $2,800
Whoa.
somewhere in there. Like it was
Wow.
expensive, but they looked really nice. And they had them on display. I think I have a picture we could put up. maybe.
Let's see. I ran over to Frank's booth and grabbed the hate balls.
I almost bought it, but I
I-
was like, ah.
I was torn because I love this color blue.
Oh, it's so good.
But
Light Star Crystal Blue.
the problem with it is it loses some of the detail. So I was like, do I get the glow in the dark where you can kind of see more detail?
I don't think it loses that much detail.
Yeah,
It's still
I mean,
really nice.
Yeah, it's still.
Freaky
I
Fritz.
still like it.
If they did a fully painted one like this, or like Madball style,
They
then
won't.
I would buy it.
Yeah.
But I'm not buying a clear one. I'll wait until if they do a painted one.
I asked
I
if they're
dig
gonna
it,
do
yeah.
like
They're never gonna do a painted one.
they might. Well, maybe they'll do the because this is Japanese vinyl.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll do one where they'll spray.
But why not paint it?
I don't know. I don't think Frank wants to do that.
Oh well, one sale lost.
You know what would be awesome? To get an exclusive run of whatever color, it doesn't matter. Whatever color they can do the
I like that
cheapest.
And then
And then send it to send it to the factory in China with a paint master and get them professionally painted so that they're
Yeah.
like
You could do that.
done.
Yeah, this
So
is really
yeah,
cool.
these are fun. Pick those up.
Nice.
Hate balls.
So much detail in
Hate
those.
balls.
Did you open these at all, or are you?
I haven't opened them
Okay.
yet.
Hate balls.
So I made a big mistake.
You
Uh-oh.
did?
Yeah, you bought the
And-
turtles.
No.
Oh.
So our booth was located really, really close to the Funko booth.
Yeah.
So I made a mistake of
What'd you
getting.
get?
No.
I got the Funko Funk this year.
Oh, like everybody else.
So
What'd you buy? What'd you buy?
So I got a couple
Oh.
of exclusives. I got the Thundercats. Actually, I really like this one, the Flocked Lion-O.
Oh my goodness.
I
Are
don't
these
know,
a little
he's cool.
bigger than the normal ones?
No, I think they're about right.
I think the box
The
is
box
bigger.
looks
Flocked.
bigger.
And that's a glow-in-the-dark Mumra.
Yeah,
I
Flocked
see the flocked one.
Lion-O and Glow in the Dark Mumra.
Pop.
Does he all glow in
Television.
the dark, or is it like parts of his...
I don't know. I think it
I
might
can't
just be
tell
the
what
blue
parts.
section.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
cool.
what though? The flocking, the paint on the flocking looks nice. Like the
Yeah,
coloring on the
it's pretty
flocking
cool.
is nice.
I like that one. I'm glad I got that
Like
one.
we've had some stuff sampled in flock, and they weren't able to do it as nice as this.
See, look at that.
Yeah,
Funko
and-
did something nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I picked something up for Lila, which I haven't given her yet.
Oh, I kind of wanted
Oh
that
my
too.
goodness.
Does
Kind of
Lila
a-
watch Toy Break?
No.
No, this is
What?
SpongeBob Leonardo with Plankton Shredder.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy crossover.
That's actually pretty damn
Let me
good.
look at that thing.
It comes with a little lunchbox.
Can I open it? I know you're gonna give it to Lila, but I'll put it back nicely.
Yeah, this is I guess this is number 1, so it looks like they're gonna make more.
Maybe they'll
Other
do more?
one?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Look at the little shredders.
The Plankton
So-
Shredder's pretty funny.
So I'll be honest, I wanted to get into the Funko booth. I wanted to buy some stuff there. Every time I got there, the line was just huge, just immense.
Yeah, it was
or
ridiculous.
completely shut down.
Now, were they doing the exhibitor thing, or was it exhibitors jumping in line? that was making-
Exhibitors were jumping in line.
Saturday,
Yeah.
Friday or Saturday, they didn't let exhibitors.
I think it was Saturday.
Saturday,
because
yeah.
so many people had complained
sorry.
because by the time the hall opened,
Too many exhibitors were jumping in
one
line.
like by the time the people got from the front of the room to
The line was
the
already
line,
like
they capped the line, and
Yeah.
it was all exhibitors in the
Yep.
line on
Yeah.
Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
yeah.
So finally on Saturday they were like no exhibitors.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's so
For that
frustrating.
one.
So
day.
that I see like that's fair. Like, dude, look at
Well-
his little turtle shell.
It's pretty cool.
Wow.
See, now,
I mean, it's
Funko-
kind of ridiculous, but
Here's an idea. Much like Mattel does with pre-orders, Funko has reached the size and the craziness that they really need to do something like pre-orders. So you do an off-site pickup. So what you do for Mattel is you do a pre-order, and then you go to the Marriott during Comic-Con and you go pick up your stuff. And you don't wait in line on the floor. And I think Funko could really benefit from the modeling.
so you kind of showed this one in the last episode, but it's the
We can
Tech
show it
Deck
again.
Star Wars Yoda, and it's like the other one, like the regular one, but it's shiny. So I didn't even know this was happening. I have all the other ones,
Nice.
Nice.
so I was like stoked about that.
That's pretty cool.
Um,
I wonder if they're going to do these every year, because that'd be kind of neat.
that would be cool.
Trying to carry the actual full size ones in the store.
Oh,
The,
cool.
the
Do they
Yeah,
have a
Star
Boba
Wars
Fett
would be
one?
awesome.
Full size Boba Fett?
Yeah.
Whee!
They're making all of them.
So there's a couple things from.
Ooh.
Do you
Uh,
open any of your toys?
Can't show this one
I do, but why?
because I bought that one too.
I think
I'm
we
gonna
can
show it
It's
for
cool.
sure. 'Cause, so yeah, I was over at the Kuso booth and grabbed
see
a
what
couple of
these
these. That's like the little Voltron guy, and
I
this
like
is like a little Captain America.
America.
Kuso Pan.
Americity or something?
America in the
America.
mini cell.
Are you opening this or?
You can open it. I just don't run home to open stuff. I mean, it just kind of sits in the corner and I go back to
Forever and a
work.
day.
Forever. Ooh.
This
that?
is pretty crazy.
Oh, what's that?
I'm looking ahead though. We're looking at.
Look at how adorable he
Lookity.
is.
I know.
Super cute.
Aww.
I got one of those.
Go
They're
America.
awesome.
Nice and shiny.
I want it to have a bell in it or something. Like I want to.
Oh.
Whoop.
Oh, George. Oh. This is why Scott doesn't let you open his toys.
What
You
else?
break
What else?
everything.
We got.
So this was kind of interesting. This was kind of a gift. So a fan, Jordan, was over at the Lulubelle booth, and he entered a raffle. I guess there was a raffle to get. There were 4 of these available, I guess.
Whoa.
And I don't even know how to describe it. It looks like Ronald McDonald on crack.
So
But
it's like that monster that they had last year.
the monster.
It's the same.
It's a grody.
Yeah, the-
Yeah.
It's mutant hardcore vinyl.
Well,
monster.
yeah. Lash painted it, I guess, but it's a
Right.
grody Shogun figure.
Yes.
So yeah, apparently that was a hard. So I was like, oh yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll take it. And he was like, you want it? And I was
Wow.
It's like, here
yeah.
you go. I want it, even though 30 other people were standing in line for
Yeah,
it.
yeah. It was like one of those got caught up in the moment, I think.
I
and-
like that it's in a net bag.
Yeah.
Like oranges.
Yeah.
Yeah, super bizarre. Okay, so my favorite
weird.
thing that I got
We
this
didn't
year.
even
Yeah, look
mention.
It's one of those stickers
Oh,
like
yeah,
we
it
have
looks
for
like
our
ours.
Toy Toys. I
But you
like
didn't
it.
even mention that there's like the shiny crafty puffballs shoved inside
Yeah.
its clear arm. Like that's kind of neat.
Yeah, super weird little guy.
It is wrong
Really
with the
weird.
colors though.
Yeah.
I kind of want French fries on a Sundae now.
It's super ugly.
But it's so like it's got sores all over it, and they're bleeding.
Are
and
those sores or are they spores?
sores?
So what are you gonna do with it?
Spores.
Are you into
Spores.
it?
Kind of always
Yeah,
buys
I
those
kinda like
weird
it.
Yeah, you're into
things.
it?
I have a
Okay.
little weird collection, which this actually goes into really well.
Oh, good.
What do
This
you
is
got?
my favorite purchase of
Why do you keep
Comic-Con.
hiding it?
Mine
under
was
I
the
know
Spaceballs.
you're like.
because I want to like
He's
set
prepping
it up.
He's prepping it. I don't
Okay.
see it. Don't worry. I'm
Just-
looking too. By the way, you can get all the Funko stuff online at either Amazon
you
or.
got this.
So this is
Oh.
also
Is this from
from
Kill?
Lulubelle. No,
This
it's from
looks like a kill toy.
no, this is from Lulubelle Toys. It's like a three-way mashup. It's I guess Luke's the head, and then two other artists are the wing or the body and the wings and the body and the arms. So
So weird.
it's super weird, but I like the color on it. Like I don't know, it's just very bizarre.
I love the hands. That's
Yeah.
totally your color.
I love the color. I think that's what sold me.
Can you
is the
put some
color.
Argyle on it?
Uh-huh.
Then it'll be
Okay.
4 artists.
But yeah, it was only like it was like $65. I was
I
like,
like it.
I like it.
It's cool.
It came in that
Bad
bag.
or good? Bad?
If you
Come
like
on,
it,
dude, that
look,
thing is rad.
No, here's the thing.
It's
If
got
you
such
like
a
it,
It's like a little claw.
Yeah, it's that creepy cute kind of vibe going on, and the color's great. You know what's cool? I like that it's not painted. It's just I like toys sometimes that are
Yeah.
just
You may
I can
not
agree
like
with
it.
that.
but those
'Cause-
things sold out like crazy. Because we were right next to Lulubelle, and it's
Yeah.
like we would just see people like, "Yeah, this thing is amazing. I want one of them."
it was cool.
You know what's funny is Kill years ago put out a creature very similar in theme to this. Why isn't his selling out like crazy?
Because it's not Japanese vinyl.
Not available at Lulubelle. You know what's very interesting to me about the head? Like, because you can kind of tell that the head is done differently than the
Yeah.
body, like sculpted differently. The style is different.
Right.
But the head, if you just look at the head, almost looks ceramic.
It is a ceramic. It's got to be molded off a ceramic piece.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, totally.
It has
Could
that.
be.
I thought
But he's got like the little hat too. It's just pretty. It's ridiculous, and he's
I
got.
think. Well, what Luke says for the head is he says he uses old molds
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
he finds
Yeah,
in Japan.
right.
You just walk down the street in Japan and find molds.
This laying in the
They're
gutter and
there.
Yeah,
They're in vending machines.
it happens.
Along with underwear.
Well, anybody that's buying this should go look up Kill online and buy his stuff, because if you like this, you're
What's
gonna like
Kill's
his
site?
stuff. I don't remember off the top of my head, but
Isn't
it's
it
probably in the
Kaiju
show
3,
notes.
X Kaiju 3, Kaiju X3?
Something like that. Kill, 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 or something.
Penis
I
on the
don't know.
chest.
It does look like chesticles.
I thought that too.
Does- Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben, thank you for pointing that out.
I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe.
Penis on the chest. There it is.
Yeah. This is the best.
Anatomically incorrect.
So this is better than anything Ben purchased.
You're
Whoa.
right. You're right. Why even show my stuff?
Yeah, I would.
We should really just end it now.
We
can just put that
Ben,
down.
Okay, thanks, Ben.
Thanks,
Thanks
everybody.
for coming. That was the Comic Con
Okay.
crap up.
I have one more thing. This is.
You only have one more thing.
He saved the best for
I
second
only
to
have
last.
one more thing.
The
Whoa.
Ninja Turtles. Here we go.
Dun, da, da, da.
What is this?
You
So
got it!
I have the Transformers Class of '84 Creo.
Oh.
And the only problem with
Set.
this is that it's Creo.
Instead
Now, how
of
hard
Lego.
to get this was? Like, how hard to go out and get
Someone
it?
got it for me.
Nice.
Oh.
So it was easy.
So this is like every Transformer that came out in '84. It's the best part about this thing is it's like an instant collection.
It's
like,
done. It's in a book.
Like there's no blind bags having to worry about extras. But yeah, it's every Transformer. I mean that I would want. So I'm like, I got this. I'm good. Like I don't.
I want to see.
$65 for the
Turn
set.
around. You
Comes
guys,
with,
you're
like-
not even
You
showing
guys
it,
could look
so-
at the back because it's pretty cool images. Look at this dude. He's a little small.
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
And then
Look at the little tapes that comes with it and all
yeah,
that.
I
Oh,
transformed
Rumble.
the 80s.
and it comes with all the and a little ghetto blaster and
Soundwaves tapes.
How much
Yeah.
was this set? Do you
65.
remember? That's it?
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
yeah.
These are
Dude, the
great.
little
Figures.
tapes are the best.
Mm-hmm.
I had that orange one.
What's rad too is you can just leave it in here and display it like this.
And they'll
It's a
have
can of hairspray.
prom king and class gossip and best looking.
I
It's
didn't
like
even
you're looking
notice
at a
that.
yearbook.
Most
Teacher's
fearless.
pet.
Most rad, Autobot Jazz.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a yearbook thing.
Hound got friendliest.
I never even noticed that. I've
Scrapnel
looked
is
at this
most
a few times.
repetitive.
RC got prom queen, of course.
Wait, what's Soundwave? Class gossip. That's funny.
That's a cool sound wave too.
Optimus Prime got most likely to succeed. All right, these are funny.
Yep.
What's Bumblebee?
Douchey.
Best Spark.
Dumb.
Dumb.
So yeah.
Oh, it is a yearbook. Yeah.
Thanks for getting that for us, Scott.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So that was
Did
really
you get one
cool.
for me? Okay, cool. Thanks.
It's fun. I don't know where, because I think I would want it open so I could look at
You
it, so
have
I need
just
to
put
frame
on
it
the,
or
in a
something.
bookshelf.
Yeah. I didn't
It's
even
a
realize
yearbook.
it was like a yearbook thing. I just was like, oh, every 84.
Class 84.
Yeah. I love this thing.
Ta-da.
But yeah,
That's cool.
I think overall for me, exclusives this year I wasn't really feeling it as much.
No.
But that's good too because I didn't spend as
A
much
lot of money.
Except for Funko, you wanted more Funko stuff, right?
To be fair, I almost went and got the sloth figure from Funko.
I told if
Oh,
I would have
that's
gotten
the
in, I would
reaction
have bought
one?
more. I would have bought
But
Funko.
here's what happened. I was like sitting there going, man, I really want the sloth because someone else came. Matt Stein had one and he showed it to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's got the Superman logo
Yeah.
on the chest, and then they're not going to sell it like that. And then Jenny was like, hold on a second. She picks up her phone. She's like, here, it's on Entertainment Earth. You can just get it right now. Same price.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you can go on Entertainment Earth, get it for the same price, $15. It was 15 at
Wow.
the show, Entertainment Earth.
That's
During
so weird.
during the show, you could buy it on Entertainment Earth at the same time
While
So
people were
weird.
standing in line to
while
go get
people were
it.
standing in line.
I wanted the
that seems
Ghostbuster
silly.
stuff.
Get it on Entertainment Earth.
The 4-pack.
Not a lot
Probably.
of stuff.
Oh.
Or Amazon. They were all there. Somebody was on our forum was like, oh, I wish I could have got the Bloody Sharknado. 2 seconds later, someone's like, here, it's on Amazon. Same price.
Wow.
That's so awesome. Yeah, but it kind of makes it good because then if you want something, you can still get it.
I will tell you in terms of Funko, from a retailer standpoint, their blind boxes, maybe because the price point is so much lower, I'm glad you agree, than some of the other blind box series out there, they sell really well. Plus, they're all licensed stuff, so they have Disney, they have the new Guardians of the Galaxy, the
Game of
horrors, yeah, all that stuff.
I gotta say, I think those are my favorite products from Funko, are the blind box ones. I think they're slightly better quality than a lot of their
Yeah.
other stuff. I'm not sure why. Maybe I just like
The
the style
sculpting's
better.
a lot better on some of the other stuff. The
They're
sculpting's
super
better, the
fun.
painting's better.
They're very hit and miss because like they do some characters that like are from like True Blood or something like that, and you're like, I have no idea who that is. It's just a guy in a white shirt.
dude.
And like, yeah, it could be anyone.
I got
But,
the
like,
dude figure, everyone.
You know, but like
No, wait,
for
not the dude.
Thundercats and stuff, it's like the nostalgia part of it. Like, you know, I'm a Thundercats fan, not really a
Why didn't you get the
Funko
Snarf?
because they didn't have a Snarf.
Are you going to buy the rest of the Thundercats line?
No, I think I'm good.
Nice.
All right, Scott. How do you feel? You feel satisfied? Then? Did you get that feeling of like, oh yeah,
I got what I wanted.
yeah.
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 Kind of.
All right. Well, since we have some more time, I know you have a lot of stuff, Ben. Do you want to do the blind boxy thing? That you
Should we do
brought?
blind box time now?
Just because I know you have a lot of stuff that we're going to be going
Sure,
over
we can
next
do
week.
we can do blind box.
What do you think?
Yeah, why
Okay,
not?
let's do it.
Okay.
Do you guys know what time it is? Blind box time! Thank you for sharing your purchases.
You're welcome.
Scott.
I'm super excited
Get your
to be
stuff
here.
out of the way.
Hey, shut your face hole.
You shit your face hole.
I beat you to it.
So, we talked about this because George showed his and he opened his.
Whoa.
Premature.
But
Whoa.
one of the things that I did after the show actually was Super 7 was right across from us, and I noticed that they have had a few eggs left over, the alien eggs.
Surprise
and
eggs.
surprise eggs. And I was like, hey guys, what's going to happen to those? Are you guys going to put them online? Are you going to sell them? And he goes, no, they're not going to be sold in the U.S. We're sending them off to Europe, so the Reaction figure distributor in Europe can get them and sell them.
Cool.
I'm like, well, can I get like a few cases of these guys? And they're like, sure, no problem. Gave me a deal, and
I saw him up on Super 7 today, by the
you
way.
are such a liar. So you can get them at 3D Retro. if you didn't get them at the show, and we are selling them for $25.
If there's some
That
left.
was the price they sold for.
Yep. And so,
look
yeah,
at
if there's
that.
any left by now,
So
but
He ain't
I
selfish.
totally thought these were gonna sell out. Like they don't release.
Yeah.
Super 7 doesn't release numbers of what they make.
They must have made a lot of them.
They made
yeah.
lots.
Well, plus like, I mean, I don't know how. Like, $25 is a really good deal for this amount of plastic that you're getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I know they're not
But-
painted or anything,
But the
like,
problem is they're still blind box. So
yeah.
I
it
actually
is an
bought
expensive blind box.
I actually bought 2 of these and I got 2 Ripley's. And
Oh, mine smells like chocolate.
mine does too.
A little
Do
bit.
you?
Maybe Ben had chocolate. in
Ben,
it.
were you
Ben?
eating chocolate on these?
No.
Were you eating chocolate?
No.
Am I joking? Am I
No.
smelling this wrong? It smells like chocolate.
It's
Yours
a
does, mine
scam.
doesn't.
Mine
Careful.
does too.
That's
Yeah,
how they
mine
get
smells
you.
like- it smells
You
like
think they're chocolate, and then you're like,
I
And then
think
pull.
were
And
the
now
factory
chest
workers
burster.
That's it, chest
eating
burster.
chocolate while they were?
Well, let's see
Alright.
what ones we got.
Well,
all right, here we go.
So there's a bunch of different versions and like 4 or 5 different characters you can get.
And of course,
Son of a-
everybody
Oh,
wants
man.
the alien.
Trade.
No,
Trade.
no.
Trade.
I already got.
How
no.
are you to stop feeling ahead?
And you
Just
got a
trade.
chest burster.
Damn it,
So did
yeah.
I.
Damn it.
Okay, I got Ripley.
Son of a.
Did anybody get the alien?
Ripley.
Oh, you
Oh,
got
you
the
got
alien.
you got the
The space
spacesuit one.
helmet.
though.
Yeah.
The,
Spacesuit alien.
Hey, look, I have this one already.
this
Yay.
is
Hey, I got Marty McFly with a.
there we go.
chest burster.
That is Marty McFly.
I got the spacey spacesuit.
I got the Rocketeer with the chest burster.
Oh, it is the Rocketeer.
The Rocketeer.
I got the Rocketeer.
So
Marty McFly with
you
a-
can put these back
How
together,
big the legs are.
and
I want
they
this
all have holes in the legs,
Oh,
they
I
can
got chest
stand on
burster.
top.
I already
so
have
you
that one.
can.
They also had clear, and the clear I think were the more rare
I think
ones.
those
I
are
like
the
the
chase.
clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Son of a.
What do
Put
you
it like
think?
that. I
You
just
got
got Ripley. Star Ripley.
That's yeah.
And there it is.
You got ripped off, Ripley.
Ripley.
Ah.
dog?
You got Ripley'd.
Look, these are still fun.
I think
I
it's a
think-
cool idea, and for $25, that's not bad to get like the display egg.
I think
Totally.
the problem with these is everyone wants the alien. If
Well-
you don't get the alien, then you're like, fuck.
I mean, I was happy I got the chest burster guy rather than
Ripley.
Ripley. I mean,
Right, but
Look,
you
it
would
was
rather
so
have
cute.
the
He's like,
alien by
"Hey,
far,
Emily."
right?
Hey,
Let's do some kisses.
now is this the same
Oh,
spacesuit
kitties.
figure that they already released, just with the Ripley head on it?
Yeah.
Whoa,
And this is the
look
same
at
Ripley
that.
figure.
Oh, interspecies.
Look, 69.
Whoa.
Like-
Not cool. Not cool.
'Cause
Children
if you
don't
look
watch.
at this
Yeah.
and you look at this,
They're
I'm
different.
looking.
They look different.
Oh, the colors look completely different.
I wasn't even noticing that. I'm just noticing
The
like
sculpt.
the amount of the amount of the skull, like the.
I'm telling you, this is like, this was a made up sculpt. This has got to be like the Rocketeer head.
Because like this is attempting to look like a human. This is like a tube. This is like a
Oh.
meat tube with some wrinkles like
Oh,
pressed
meat
into
tube.
it.
I just love the like. There's an alien
Wasn't
coming out of
that-
his chest, and he's just got the most like blank look on
Wasn't
his
that
face.
your
Like,
nickname? Or that was your band name?
Meat tube.
Me Tube.
But like, look at the detail.
YouTube.
Like, there's a
Oh,
a
don't go
level
to
of
MeTube
detail
then.
in this that you're just like, look, they were
Yeah, because
like,
those were original sculpts.
they were trying hard
yeah,
to make this look good. It
Right.
looks like this because that was the technology at the time.
Late
This
70s,
looks like
early
this
80s.
because someone isn't trying anymore.
No, they're trying to make it look like that.
they're trying to make it look crappy. This is crappy, trying to make it look good, and this is
Trying to make it look good, but it's crappy.
yes,
Trying to make it look. It's weird.
yeah.
This is a fail. This is
Ben,
a
what are
win.
you doing?
Trying to put
Ben.
the egg back together. Oh,
You
wait.
twist it.
Humpty Dumpty. But you know what?
It
If you
lines
get a
up
lot of them, you can just.
on
So what
this.
happens is they want
Yeah.
you to buy like 10 of them, so you store all the ones you don't want in there. So when you
just put the
finally
good
get the
one on
alien,
top.
you put it on top.
Yeah.
So keep buying until you get the alien.
Keep
Get
buying.
that alien.
I wish
But then
we
you
could've
can
got the
set these
alien.
all over your room and be like, oh my god.
Yeah, what do I do?
It would be cool to have a pod full of these, like just everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be so cool.
Well, you have
Keep 'em in
4
the
of them
kitchen.
right now.
Sweet.
And no alien.
I think it's a little weird that they didn't. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but it's a little weird that it didn't come with any kind of packaging. You know, it's just like in a.
That doesn't
Bag.
bother me.
What's this?
Like really, like you know what this is. If you don't know what this is,
Oh
you're
no,
not
no,
buying it.
I know, but like, you would have thought like, oh, header card or you know what I mean?
No, I
Like,
see what you're saying.
yeah.
I'm
It also
fine.
keeps the price down because if you want a
Sure.
header card now, it's going to be $30 or whatever.
Yeah, because then
it is.
somebody would have had to put all the headers on, like.
Right.
And we all know how that works.
They-
and it's a pain in the butt.
From what I was told, they were all they were selling these so quickly
That looks cool in the light.
that yeah, it's clear. It's
I know, but I
actually
didn't
clear.
look at it from the bottom. Like, it's super neat.
I bet if you could put a light in there, they would look amazing.
I really like this. I like this thing. Like they did
Yeah.
a nice job.
Now, was
What if you put
this...
one of those little the electric tea lights?
Yeah.
So does anyone know if this is an original sculpt from the old...
I doubt it.
I don't know.
I mean, it's got.
Yeah, it's got the
Funko.
2000,
Can't be.
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah,
that,
but
that
that's...
doesn't mean anything. But
No.
like,
but it's awesome
Oh, sorry, I thought you
and
had
it's
it.
heavy.
It's my fault. Cool.
And
Well,
the
thank you for bringing these on,
super
Beth.
Hey, no problem.
plastic.
And so yeah, so I grabbed a few of these, and you might still be able to get them at 3D Retro.
Maybe call the store.
Call the store, and
Stop in.
or stop in. That's a good
Even
way to
better.
get it. And I'm gonna try to get more.
Cool.
by the
Hold on
way, are you
before they
going to
go
be
to
putting
Europe.
up the 3D Retro Robot Glow in the Dark on your store?
I don't know. I'm kind of
Really?
debating whether to sell those online or whether to keep them like a con exclusive or something.
Whoa.
Because that, I mean, I know you
I know.
said so there are certain colors for the store, but like, there are people asking for it.
I know, but I kind of like having certain colors where you kind of have to like either go to a con or, you know, I actually laid
Find
out.
them all around the city.
They were around in San Diego. You didn't have to buy it at the booth if you were lucky enough to run into a 3D Retro robot.
This is new.
Why?
There's 3D printing lines on it.
Oh, build lines.
Look at the build lines
yeah,
on
I
it.
see it.
They're still cool. I still like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these are still pretty cool things.
Didn't even clean up the 3D print.
Yeah.
Come on.
Wow, look at that. It goes all the way around.
If you're gonna do 3D printing, clean it up.
That's a good...
I think these still look pretty damn good.
Yeah, good eye, though. I would have never noticed that.
I think anybody who is an Alien fan
Will love
at all,
these.
you will enjoy having something like this.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you need these.
Like,
I mean,
it's pretty cool.
even the dumb one.
Yeah.
All right, well, since we have a few minutes left,
Mm-hmm.
I started a little project at Comic-Con. Scott partook.
Mm-hmm.
Ben will be partaking later.
Oh.
I don't know, George, maybe he'll partake later.
You know my opinion.
So I started a little project because we get asked all the time. One of the questions we get asked all the time is, what are designer toys?
Right here.
It's a hard question to answer, and we've had the debate. We had a great talk with Jesse when he was on about what are designer toys. Maybe art toys is a better name for it. Maybe independent toys. It's a big question, and there's no definitive answer. But I thought since we get asked this question, it would be cool to get other people's opinions. So I went around and I asked a few people at Comic-Con to test the waters and see how I got some serious answers. I got some sarcastic answers. You know what? Let's just look at what we got.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
My name is Skinner. I make art and monsters and music and fun times and memories.
My name is Richard, Pudgy Panda, and I'm an illustrator from New Zealand.
My name is Luke Ruck, and I make toys.
My name's Patrick Lamb. I'm president of Monkey King.
My name is Rolf Vetter. I do as little as possible, and that still keeps me in beer and women.
My name is Scott Tollison, and I am an artist, illustrator, toy designer, and all that stuff.
My name is Matt Stein, and I don't really do a lot.
Hello, my name is Luke Chu. I'm a Los Angeles-based painter and designer of designer toys, I guess.
My name is Josh. I make stuff.
Come on. I'm a toy maker and a painter.
That's that thing.
I run a business.
I run a business. I'm a toy guy. I am a man. I'm all the way grown up.
Ian Wilcox. I paint custom bootleg figures for Good For You Toys.
I'm Scott Wilkowski. I'm a sculptor.
My name is Jeff Rawson. I'm here assisting DKE Toys.
Hi, I'm Paul Kaiju. I'm a plumber and Tupperware salesman part-time, Avon lady at night.
Kirkland Jew. I work at a software company, and once in a while I'll write a toy blog.
Drill One, and I'm an artist.
My name is Buona Spoons, and I make things.
My name's Kirby Kerr, and I am co-owner of Rotofuji. We're here at the Squibbles Inc. and Rotofuji booth. So water designer toys, right?
I'm not exactly sure what designer toys are. I'm sure they're toys that are designed, but that's about as far as I know.
I don't know. It's like a hip hop like gorilla, like a cube, like a cubic, sort of non-textured, like hip hop, like sort of influenced, chunky.
Designer toys are an affordable way to collect art from your favorite artists.
A designer toy is any toy that no more than 200 people actually want to own.
Designer toys are basically they're just they're toys without properties attached to them, and artists get to do their whatever they want, whatever their artistic style is. They get to apply those to their toys, and it's basically just a piece of art. It's not two-dimensional. It's basically a sculpture from an artist.
Toys made by artists and toys made by artists.
Designer toys are little collectible things that fill that void from your childhood. Everybody wants to make them. Some can do it well, and we'll see where it goes from here.
I don't know, like thing that you paint on doesn't have any discerning features. Kind of blends in with the landscape of beige buildings at a strip mall.
The question is, what is a designer toy? And I would say that a designer toy is a collectible, usually inspired by the art or designs of fellow artists that are usually inspired by popular culture.
I'm going to let Jeff answer that question for you.
In terms of what a designer toy is, I guess it's an artist's attempt to create a toy not based on an existing property, so it's sort of an expression of their own interests or ideas.
Designer toys. Toys are made of many things. They're made of die cast. They're made of plastic. They're made of rubber. Have screws, springs. They're pretty much whatever you want them to be. But the word designer makes me think of jeans.
Designer toys are my kids' future college education. So buy them. Well, you gotta go to college.
I don't know. It's just like makes kids happy. I guess they just take the hip hop lump, the lumpy kind of textureless kind of white thing, and they put it on their chest of drawers, and they wake up in the morning and they look at it and they say, one day.
A designer toy is a toy that exists because a human or maybe some other animal made it exist.
Great question. A little bit of a loaded question. I think designer toys are just something where someone, maybe an artist or an illustrator, will take their medium and apply it to a 3D figure or a toy or something. I think it's a pretty open-ended question. And maybe it's not necessarily designed for kids. Maybe it is, but I think generally speaking, it's designed to be enjoyed as a visual representation of someone's artwork, I guess.
A deep, bottomless, soul-crushing, horrible, debilitating weight that never, ever, ever lets go. Ever. Ever. Basically.
This is a designer toy.
I'm going to make that chunky lump thing too, but it's going to be mine, and and then other people are going to have it, and they're going to buy it, and then wait in line somewhere, and then buy it, and then put it on their shelf, and then they'll know that I made something cool for them.
Designer toys, to me, it's art in the form of a toy. So it's using the toy production methods to create individual sculptures and pieces of artwork, plain and simple.
All right, so that's what a designer toy is.
Bullshit. I agree with everything everyone said.
But mostly what you said.
Yeah, totally what I said.
You don't even remember.
Except for what he said. He agrees with everyone else.
But I don't know what I was thinking. I was on crack that day.
But I thought this was a very interesting little project. please let me know in YouTube comments or on the forum or email us, info@toybreak.com. Let me know if you like the idea of asking people this question, because I could go around, maybe if we have some time at DesignerCon, ask a few more people, or start asking some more of the guests about what they think that is. Or is that silly? Do we even care what we call these toys?
No.
Designer toys, art toys, indie toys. They're toys. They're fun. They're collectibles. Really, it's all collectibles, right?
Yes.
Cool. But thank you also to everyone who it took the time to answer the question at Comic-Con. It was super fun. What are you doing? Stop that.
Oh my.
We're building a wall. That is inappropriate.
Oh my
That
God.
is...
Come on.
Why are you
So,
playing
George.
with toys?
Matt Hirely.
Oh, come on.
Look, he can do
This
two
episode
things at
has to
once.
end. It
All
has
right.
to end.
That's it for episode 319, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget you can check the show notes at toybreak.com for links to a bunch of this stuff and the other Comic-Con crap-ups, which was last week, and stay tuned next week. We'll have Ben's stuff on. And you can also, of course, join the stuff in the forum. You can support the show by clicking the link and shopping on Amazon. You can call and leave us a voicemail at 818-AM-I-GOOD. You can email us, info@toybreak.com. You can keep up with us on Facebook at facebook.com/toybreak. You can check out our toy briefs, our toy girls, our full episodes, and the panel that we had at Comic-Con. You can look at all of that on youtube.com/toybreak. You can follow us on Twitter at toybreak. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Aileen Gaspar.
At George Gaspar.
At Mr. Scott Tollison.
At 3D Retro.
I hear you can hear the San Diego Ocean in there because you bought them in San Diego. Is that true?
Space.
He can't
no
hear
one
you.
can hear you scream.
Because you've got eggs on your ears. Bye, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Stay tuned for Ben's crap up.